This can be our first family ufology field trip.
Are we going to go here again?
So we're going to do more. We're going to go to our area or something.
One day, that'd be So
that's from the animals that broke out of their fridge. They came here and were looking for the UFO, but they couldn't find it.
okay. So where are we? We're at Westall Secondary College, which used to be a primary school as well, or just a primary school.
There's a primary school connected to the school.
Yeah. So yeah, that's an old building over there. Anyway, this is their oval, and this is where, what year was it? Can you remember? 1966. A saucer landed on the school oval and was witnessed by basically the entire school, teachers and all. Film. I don't know. One of the teachers was snapping photos, which was soon confiscated by who knows, some sort of government officials. Were they the ones with the American accent?
Maybe. Don't recall. Definitely the army.
Definitely army.
Yeah.
So it's a big oval. I wonder if it was always this big. It's quite huge, isn't it? I'm guessing that, you know, that's an old building over there. I'm guessing it was probably just over here in front, given people saw it from the classrooms. And, you know, that's pretty groovy.
Okay, so then
mass witnesses, and not just mass hysteria. I mean, there were immediately, within how long? Within 15 minutes, there were army officials and all sorts at the school. And there were news reports and all sorts of things, and everything was hushed up within a matter of a couple of days, wasn't it?
No, you stop, Jack. Jack, I want to see. Can I see it, Jack?
So, do you know where the Grange is?
Yeah, well, I've just got it set to drive.
Okay, so we've just arrived at the Grange Reserve.
And many of the high school kids used to come here during lunch breaks and play truant. So there were some here at the time who saw the UFO, and there were also some people who actually were taking bushwalks through here. And also there was a market farm near here where workers saw the UFO in 1960.
And there were official people here as well, weren't they? Who burnt a whole heap of grass.
Yes.
And that was the following day, wasn't it? They had the area sectioned off and weren't allowing people in, and then the following day they were gone, but the whole area was burnt.
Yeah, the grass where the UFO had landed, allegedly, and also there were Geiger counters that they were using to measure radioactivity.
So the really cool thing is, we've never been here before, we've just rocked up, and over there, I'll try and zoom in nicely, I don't know if I can. There is a flying saucer play equipment, which I think is so cute.
Oh, well, let's let the kids play on that, and we'll walk through that track there.
Yeah. Yep, sounds like a plan.
Anything of interest?
There's a UFO! Woo! And there's Jim inside. It's his dream come true. He wants to go in the UFO.
I wonder if the one pop making looks like that.
I wonder. Hi boys, you're in the UFO! Woo! Woohoo! You're right, Layla?
We're landing into Westall School right now. We're landing into Westall School. That is funny words. That's really dangerous.
It would be easier if you were just beamed up, wouldn't it, Ava? If you were just beamed up. be a bit easier. Hello. Hello. Are you in the flying saucer?
She's
Are you a little alien? She's the right size?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hello. You're a little 3-footer. Are you a grey? Are you a little grey?
Can you say we come in peace?
She's more likely to say we come in pieces. We're trying to find the path. The right path to get in there a bit, but...
No, that's the way we came. There's going to be blocks.
Now listen, let's try and figure this out a little bit. It was amongst those sorts of trees, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Which is where we were. So I'm just wondering whether that play equipment, whether that play equipment
Like a little paddock area.
was put where it was found, but maybe not because it's so close to the road too.
We're gonna paint it black and yellow.
Oh, excellent. The yellow stripe.
It's a bit hard to control though. Under pressure.
Good luck, Jim.
He's heavy. I'm waiting by a bell.
Woohoo!
James, okay, I'll
Okay.
push you. Just wait. No, I'll hop up for a minute.
So we had to take into account the biggest right through to the smallest to be able to sit actually on the seat.
Yes.
So the younger ones have to sit forward.
So next time it's my turn, guys.
Try and sit back like that. Oh no,
James can normally steer it, but not on this occasion.
Yeah. He gets caught up in the moment.
The first go, James was really good. He didn't go on the grass or anything.
Jim?
James,
Yeah.
turn it. No,
I'm not taking you for driving this.
You might want to come out when you go out. Because
What did they got?
see if they're chill kids.
Sorry?
They have received their
Oh wow!
paper.
Your very own toolkit.
Up until now, they've
That's very exciting.
Yep, that it is.
You've got one too. Well, you better be nice and gentle with it.
the thing where you could do that. That you know you've
Hello.
got
Whoop. Hello.
be able to do that.
Are you being a whinge win? And you're being a whinge win?
Exactly. Yes, that's up to your mum and dad.
Yeah, we got tools at home and we also got nails at home.
So Sam, that was the spare one. So,
What are you doing?
I'll ask you some questions and I want you to impress your mum and dad. Sam, turn around.
You can watch me singing, you know. So when we go in the town, everyone see me singing for the days and the whole place is warm. So I sat sitting up one in the song. So I And then my brother dog that hit me on the back, and my dad go and my sister kid and dad put me back like that, like that, like that.
So I have probably about 20 minutes before I have to do the school run again, and I might take this opportunity while the baby's sleeping on me to just sort of sit here and do nothing, because that never happens. And at this point I think I've given up on the house for the day. I went out shopping this morning. I wanted to get Isaac some new Bond suits because he has suddenly jumped from somewhere between the 25th and the 50th percentile for weight and the 50th percentile for height. He has suddenly, I don't know, it was about a week ago he got weighed, and in 1 month he had jumped both his height and his weight into the 75th percentile. So as you can imagine, he's sort of outgrowing his clothes. And so anyway, I went to Big W, you know, thinking they usually have a two-pack of Bond suits for, I don't know, about $16, and they don't have them anymore, so it's very disappointing. Hopefully they have just the individual packs in Woolworths or something. I don't know where to get Bond suits now. Everyone's making their own branded of the equivalent, but they're much cheaper, but they're nowhere near as good. All I want is some Bond suits. I might actually just get on the Bonds line. I might do that. That's what I did last time. I might just get online, go to Bonds. But anyway, so I went to the shops, didn't end up getting any Bond suits, but I did buy, there was some things on clothing on sale, just end of season stuff, so I ended up getting most of the kids at least a couple of things, and I got myself some makeup, but we won't talk about that. Shops, and I was going to get a few foodie things because we're having my folks over for dinner tomorrow night, and I thought I'll get it today, so I can get something to put in the slow cooker first thing in the morning. And I don't want to go to the shops when my husband gets home because he's getting home a bit later today, and blah blah blah. The baby was too grumpy for me to do any grocery shopping, so I've still got that to do. So we'll see. I might take the baby with me when my husband gets home anyway, even though I want to just get dinner done and do other things. But anyway, that's just how this week is panning out. And it was so busy last week, and it is so busy this week. But we'll get there. And I'm sure most people watching are equally busy, even if they don't have 8 kids, because that is life, isn't it? And I love being busy. Do you love being busy? Tell me below. Do you love being busy? Are you like me? Like Josephine's getting into some baby wipes. One of her favourite things to do. Oh, what was sticky on the ground there? Anyway, so I'm going to be cleaning all up here, and the main thing I've got to do is sort the cupboards out in the little girl's bedroom, because I cleared all the clothes out of my two middle boys' bedroom, because they just kept chucking them on the ground, and I got over it. So I'm making room in the big closet, which is in my 2 youngest girls' bedroom, and the boys are going to have their clothes in there as well. So I do a lot of driving. The children go to school. It's not overly far away, but once you've driven there and driven back, and now I've got Jack going to high school. Oh, that's another thing I wanted to say. If you're not in Australia, you might be wondering what year high school starts. You might not be wondering that, but just in case you are. High school, we don't have middle school and then high school. We have like primary school and then straight to high school. So he's in his 8th year of school, but year 7, because there's prep, which is at school. That's your first year of school. Then grade 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, and that is all primary school. So 7 years of primary school, and then 6 years of high school, years 7 to year 12. And before prep, there's kindergarten. So Jack is 12 years old, he's turning 13 this year, and he's in year 7, the first year of high school. There's no middle school here. And I've got my website up and running, by the way, so it's there. It's fertilewisdom.net, not .com, not .au, just .net, fertilewisdom.net. And that business will be expanding and going into various directions as appropriate, because you know, I've got a 4-month-old at the moment, so I'm taking it easy at the moment, but I've got to get a lot more content onto my webpage. That's what I'm focusing at the moment on, and then yeah, it'll just expand as I can expand it. So it's 2 days after I said I was starting the girls' closet and popping the boys' clothes in there, and I have finished it. So it's still cluttered, I would say, but it's organised. So anyway, here it is. So my two middle boys were a little bit messy and they were putting their clothes all over their bedroom floor, whether they were clean or dirty or goodness knows what. So enough was enough, and I decided, given we've got lots of room in here, I would store their clothes in here. They can just come in here in the morning, or make their pile the night before, and that just makes it easier for them to have a nice room. And you know, I just think a clean space helps everyone to feel level-headed and relaxed and enjoy life a bit more. So so in here I was just keeping my 2 youngest girls' clothes, as well as storing things that people are in between, you know, that don't fit anyone, that people are waiting to grow into, or that people have grown out of, as well as some suitcases. I've put some of those suitcases, excuse that like pile of stuff up there. I couldn't be bothered getting that down to put them in properly. I have put some suitcases in the boys' closet because they then had nothing in their closet, of course. So it's, you know, it's a filled closet, but it's a closet. It's not like people are chilling out in here. Okay, so I've put, I did have my boys, all their t-shirts and stuff hanging up just because they had a lack of drawers. But now there's some, I've sort of rearranged shelving over there so that now they just need their coats and jumpers and shirts to hang up. So my middle boys, that's their coats, jumpers and shirts, and then Layla's, so that's Samuel and James's coats, jumpers and shirts, and then Layla's dresses and jackets and jumpers, that sort of thing. And then over here Josephine's dresses and jackets and jumpers and that sort of thing. And then, so with the shelving in it, the bottom one I had shoes on, and then I was using the 2 middle ones for the girls' clothes, and then on the top I had these baskets that I've got there, and then this little baskety drawer thing was in the boys' closet, and that was storing their pyjamas and underwear. It is still storing their underwear and scarves and things, and James's pyjamas, and then Samuel has his pyjamas up there because he's got room. And then, you know, long sleeve t-shirts and shorts and pants. And then down here I've popped James's stuff because he's 6. So Samuel's a very tall 8-year-old, very, very, very tall. So that is not an issue for him to reach those things. And then James is 6, so I've put him 6, that is. I am carrying a baby around. I'm forever puffed out. It's a constant workout. So his stuff is down there, and I've just put them in crates because being on, like, basically on the floor, I didn't want them to get all dusty. oh, you're grabbing the camera. So he has his long sleeve tops and his t-shirts and his shorts and his pants, and then I've popped his pajamas in there. And then the girls just have their clothes on the shelving unit as they always have, and their underwear and that sort of stuff in those baskets. So it feels organised. The only thing I haven't organised yet is shoes. We keep a few shoes downstairs in a basket downstairs. But I do prefer people to keep shoes in their closet and just 1 or 2 pairs downstairs. The girls have some of their shoes in here, and I'm just going to have to organise shoes, the boys' shoes and the rest of the girls' shoes, some place for them to have them in here. So I think what I'm going to have to do is rearrange the boys' closet a little bit, because they've got some room up the top of it if I sort it out a bit more, to put, you know, a couple of these things in, and then I can just slide in something more like that, and just put shoes in there, something like that. So anyway, that's me attempting to sort out my closet, or a closet, and so this is now housing the everyday clothes of 4 of my 8 children. So hopefully it brings a bit more, you know, sanity. Because it was very... So I used Dawn to clean basically everything in the last couple of days. My kitchen, even the carpet at one point, and today the sinks. I don't know if you can pick that up. Oh, look at that. Do you see how shiny that is? It's fabulous. I just thought I'd share, and I did the LuLaRoe outfit by LuLaRoe. But yeah, the I don't know if you can see how shiny that is. I did it on the bath and on the you can't really tell, but yeah, shiny. I'm very impressed. It's got this like nice sheeny feel when you're cleaning, so I don't know what it's got in it, but it's lovely. I'm about to do the floor, so I'll chuck some in the bucket for that as well, with a tiny bit of bleach. Peanut butter and pretzel ice cream with chocolate syrup, homemade vanilla extract, so vodka, frangelico, and a cherry on top. It's Friday night.